The Costco buying experience. How to determine how much you get. Well, before I talked about the whole used buying experience, how do you calculate how much something is worth and determine whether it's worth it to buy used versus new? Well, now I was thinking about the Costco buying experience. I always used to quiz people to sort of get a sense of where they were, how they thought about life, by saying, okay, so you're shopping for milk. Costco sells 2 gallons of milk. For the same amount, you could buy 1 gallon at your normal grocery store. High quality either way. The problem is, you can literally not finish 2 gallons of milk before it expires. What do? Some people say just buy the one. There's no point getting extra, even though it's free. Some people say, well, buy the two, because possibly I could finish it. Even though I just told you there's no possible way you could finish it. But I have a new thought on how to determine now. An actual way to think about it. So I was there shopping for some all-free detergent, this new detergents that have unscented. Isn't it funny how in the past everybody wants scents, fragrance, blah, blah, blah. And now we get the fancy stuff without, right? You look at this, you're like, oh, no artificial ingredients. Oh, and then you look at the price. Oh, double the price of the normal one. But the idea is that, for babies and stuff, you should unscented stuff. So sure, why not, right? I don't need baby stuff because just put the word baby on it, it becomes more expensive. But unscented, all free, same thing. So Costco has a sale on it. They have a coupon. So I was like, wow, maybe I should buy another one. It's a good deal, right? $5 off of $16. Really, that's like a third off. And then I looked at it, 154 loads. Even if I wash one load every day, that's 154. That's like almost half a year. That's ridiculous. Why am I buying and stocking up when I'm going to use it up? In like more than half a year, maybe a year or more, right? And it's like, going through all this stuff that's collected, accumulated at my house, my dad's house over years, I see a lot of duplicates. And it's easiest just to sort of store it away and say, okay, well, we may need some. But it takes some work, but I think it's worth it or necessary to reduce clutter by thinking, how much can I actually use, right? Like, for example, if I have one gadget, 2 gadgets, 3 gadgets, 4 gadgets, right? And each gadget will last me for half a year. And I only use it every now and then, right? I mean, half a year of usage regularly. Then how many years worth of gadgets do I have? Let's say a more practical thing, vitamins. So there's a whole slew of vitamins. These are the big bottles from Costco. I don't know, 250, 300 pills. Take one every day, it lasts you for half a year, right? That's actually almost 1 year. There's 4 bottles of the same thing, right? My dad will take the vitamins. I don't take vitamins. Maybe my wife will. Okay, so 2 people. Okay, so you have 4 bottles. That lasts you 2 people 2 years. Okay, do you need more? Do you need less? How many do you need to keep? How many heating blankets do we need, right? I mean, we have one that we're using. Dad already has one. Okay, we have a guest room. Baby doesn't get to use any blankets, right? So we could need one. If at most you need 2 in case one breaks. So why do I have 4? I can never possibly use 4. You just got to do the math, do some calculations, and you got to put a timeline, a deadline, right? If I could use this all up within, say, 1 year, right? Some people think, oh, 1 year, that's too short, right? Okay, 2 years. Okay, let's say 5 years. If you can't use it up within 5 years, then you have too much. And that's the whole thing with buying from Costco. You buy these battery packs, right? And you're like, okay, so what do I need double A's for? No. Smoke detectors don't use them anymore. They have sealed lithium ions that last for 10 years. Okay, the clock. That one that, has the temperature and the day and, humidity. Okay, that one uses 2. How long does it last? Let's say half a year or a year, right? Okay, how many do I have? 3. They take 2 each, that's 6. So a 24 pack from Costco lasts me 4 years. Seriously? Do I need that? Okay. So let's say I bought a 24 pack. But let's say somebody, oh, there's a sale, let's buy some more, right? And buys 4 of them. That's 16 years. The batteries are going to go bad by then. They only last for 10 years, or they're guaranteed for 10 years. So I think there's got to be a limit on how long you stock up for, right? Sure, we could have a famine, this or that, but basically, if we are locked in our house, can't get supplies, blah, 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 I'm pretty sure after a month or two, the fact that I have like 3 years worth of toilet paper is not going to matter anymore because I can't get out of the house, right? There's bigger issues than running out of toilet paper, right? At least that's the way I view it. But I think the main thing I realize is just have a system about it. Just think of how much you need. Do a calculation. Takes the emotion, or doesn't take the emotion out, but takes some emotion out of it, and you get to use some logic to say, well, I really don't need that. Which is the hardest part of giving, throwing, putting something away.